I'd like to introduce our first speaker, Alan Vina.
Thank you, Tina. Well, welcome everyone for coming today on such a cold morning. I think next week it's going to be spring-like, so we'll look forward to that. Today we're really excited to share with you some of our initial plans for the North York project. It's a 42-acre residential community that we located right here on this site. We are reclaiming and redeveloping a significant area. It's an industrial brownfield that will be converted to residential uses. The North York project will feature 4 million square feet of living spaces, a mix of low and high-rise buildings, an 8-acre park, a community center, daycare, an elementary school, retail shops, a range of retail shops including restaurants and a food store. The architecture will be spectacular. It will be a collection of modern buildings designed by some of Canada's most celebrated architects, one of whom is here today, Brian Kurtner from Quadrangle. Concord 8X and Concord Pacific are Canada's largest high-rise developers. We build communities across Canada. I don't know how we got a chance in Vancouver to see our Falls Creek project. It really transformed that part of Vancouver, the Falls Creek area. And downtown here in Toronto at the City Place project, and now here in North York. We're really excited about the future of this development. It's going to be a terrific community, and we look forward to seeing many of you again and again as the project unfolds. I'd now like to introduce Dennis R. Young, our VP of Finance and Administration.
Thank you, Alan. The Concord 8X North York project is being developed with a focus on being part of the local community. Concord 8X will try our best efforts to connect ourselves to the North York community. We will support all appropriate community activities and also will support charitable organizations in this area. As an initial step and to celebrate today's event, we are making a donation of $20,000 to one of our neighbors, North York General Hospital today. Today's press conference is to announce a community-based naming contest for our North York project. We encourage our local residents and community members to participate in this naming contest and give your valuable inputs to our project. How to participate in this naming contest? Okay, during this contest period, that means from tomorrow up to March 30, 2007, you can visit our website www.concordnamingcontest.com and you can submit your entry online. You can also visit our kiosks established in 2 shopping malls. One is in Fairview Mall. The other one is in Bayview Village Shopping Center. You can submit your entries there, and there will be Concord representative at these locations to help you, and a souvenir will be given to you after you have made a submission at the kiosk. And furthermore, we have sent out some entry forms to local residents in Ward 24, and they can just fill in and mail it back to us. In early April, the entries will be reviewed by a panel of judges from community members and experts. The following are the members of the panel judges: David Schuyler, City Councillor from Ward 24, Keith Laking, President of Willowdale Group of Artists, Debbie Balding, Editor-in-Charge of North York Mirror, Dan Martin, Chair of the Institute of Communication and Advertising, Connie Sefton, Assistant Manager and Head of the Eastern Operation of Fairchild Television, and Dennis R. Young, Vice President, Finance Administration of Concord 8X. The winner of the naming contest will receive a state-of-art home entertainment system valued at $10,000. Furthermore, 10 entries will be drawn from the pool, and each of them will receive a gift certificate from IKEA for $200. And we welcome and encourage all residents in the North York to participate in our limit contest. Thank you. Forget one of my job. I would like to introduce Mr. David Schreiner, councillor from Ward 24, to come up to give a speech. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here and be here on behalf of an absolutely wonderful community here in Willowdale. Bayview Village to the north, to the east, to the west. We have wonderful neighborhood all around, and now I think we're welcoming in a new developer to the area, who I hope as well will also be a wonderful part of this community and add to us. I don't know if many of you know the history of this site, but Leslie and Shepherd was formerly the small town of Clarksville, and later on it became Oriole Village. And if you look at the map behind us, you see what I was showing you is that this is an industrial site in the middle of wonderful residential communities. And what Concord Pacific is going to do is take it back to a wonderful residential community. Now, the former site of Clarksville ended up being Oriole Village, and it had in it a blacksmith shop, a school, a general store, and blacksmith shop, a school, a general store. Oh, there's a fourth one. Okay. We had a school, a general store, a blacksmith shop. No, there was no pub. It was actually a dry community. They wouldn't allow alcohol in here. But it was a wonderful place in the community that grew up around here over many years. And then 50 years ago, and a church. That's right. And a church was on the site. Now the school may come back. Community center may be here. We don't know about the pub in the future. But it was an absolutely wonderful village on the site. And then 50 years ago, in 1957, is when the Beals family bought the site and opened it up as their warehouse and turned it into an industrial and a commercial site. And a few years later, opened a store up here. And now they've sold it, and now we expect it now to come back to the community. So it's great to be involved in this process. It's great to know that we're going to take the old Canadian Tire site and change it into something that's going to have a new name, represent this community, and be part of it. And I really look forward to a good relationship between the developer and the communities as we go forward, and appreciate the opportunity to be here today. Thank you.
What's the total investment budget, and also what's the time span for the whole project?
We are going to invest $2 billion in this project, and the time span we expect will be around 10 years. Actually, all the North York residents are welcome and encouraged to participate, but outside this area, you are also can submit your names to me, not through the...
Everybody's saying the same thing.
Hi. Did this project go through the council meeting, get the final approval?
This project was approved over 5 years ago for redevelopment in the area here, with 2 years of public consultation, and now it's finally going forward. I think it's time to see the old warehouse come down and the residential community move back into a place that was formerly residential and was previously known as Oriole Village.
Such a large project, have any objection from the residents or any?
There were concerns about the amount of development that was here, and there was, as I said, 2 years worth of public consultation. And in the end, the council approved the site and the community supported the redevelopment of the site.
So you mean they start to propose this 5 years ago?
Over that, about 5-6 years ago, the site itself was approved for redevelopment.
What about the general response from the residents in this area?
They were very much involved in the review of it. We spent 2 years working with the communities and the residents on working groups and charrettes and public consultations to design the site, to put the location of the park, the taller buildings along the 401, the lower buildings along Shepherd Avenue. And that's the plan that Concord's going forward with now, is to build what was approved in the past and to complete the process that Canadian Tire began, to bring this back to a residential community.
So what's your personal opinion about bringing this reputable developer in your ward?
I'm sorry?
What's your personal view about, say, bringing the reputable developer like Concord to your ward?
Well, so far they've been good to work with. I look forward to a relationship where Concord ADEX listens to the community, understands their concerns, and deals with their concerns as we go forward, and proves himself to be a good neighbor.
Dennis，可唔可以簡單介紹呢個 project？
呢個 project 咧就有42個acre 啦，就我哋打算喺呢個42 acre 度咧就發展大概20座高層或者低層嘅住宅，咁咧就大概會有4000至5000個單位。落成之後咧，大概會有8000人居住喺呢個 project 度嘅。
幾時開始有呢個 project 嘅諗法？
我哋係喺2006開始咧就 study 呢個西啦，咁喺 December 2006咧就成功咁同喺 Canadian Tire 買咗呢一個西翻嚟。
咁成個 project 高估晒，即係 City Council 嗰啲入邊做。
呢個西我哋買嗰時咧已經嗰個鬆寧已經做好晒㗎啦，我哋係隨時可以開工賣樓同埋起樓㗎。
成個 project 我哋話10年啦，就分幾個階段嚟㗎。
我哋係睇個視乎market 嘅情況咧，去 facing 我哋呢個 project， 大概會係用10年時間發展，係會用20億去發展呢個 project。
點解會揀呢個西咧？
呢個西其實啊係已經發展咗嘅地區，但係咧中間咧就係有一個好大呢42 acre 嘅工業用地，我哋想將佢由一個工業用地轉為一個好靚嘅有公園啦、有 community centre 啦、有 school 啦嘅大型嘅住宅項目。呢個交通咁方便，亦都可以用到 TTC 嗰個subway 嘅 facility。
因為匯豐嚟嘅話4至5000個住戶咯，有冇受到市民幾被居民嘅反對㗎？
其實我哋再會好詳細咁樣再研究點樣發展呢個大型嘅 project。咁我哋會收集區內嘅居民嘅意見，佢哋希望我哋起大啲單位啊，或者細啲單位啦，入邊有咩設施咧，我哋都希望佢哋俾多啲意見我哋嘅。
附近嘅交通配置有冇問題咧？
我哋咧就其實我哋已經盡量咧就有一個traffic 嘅 study， 希望咧個交通咧，我哋唔淨止話將佢冇惡化，我哋仲將佢改善嘅。我哋會 encourage 多啲人去用個subway嘅 facility， 同埋我哋會再有好多 engineer 嘅 study， 希望將區內嘅交通更加改善佢添。
我哋知道你Concord係想擔當個 City Base 非常成功啊！呢個會唔會係另一個成功嘅例子其實？
我哋希望呢個又係我哋 Concord 成功嘅例子。我哋喺 Vancouver 第一個 project Concord Pacific Place 咧已經係好成功，喺全世界已經係好有名㗎啦。咁我哋而家單單個 Concord City Place 咧就都已經喺Toronto咧好多人認識到接受啦。咁我哋希望咧帶俾 North York 嘅居民咧一個好啲或者新啲嘅選擇。
最快幾時會開始開賣？
我哋今年年中就會開賣第一座，咁咧就會今年年尾就開始動工做㗎啦。咁我哋大概喺3年喺2009年尾或者 early 2010咧就會完成第一座同埋第二座。
預計個尺價會幾錢啊？幾錢尺？
暫時我哋都係研究緊嗰個market 嘅尺價幾多錢，個價錢咧都係視乎到時個市場而定咯。
如果買家對你呢個 project 有興趣，有冇辦法聯絡到你哋？
可以去我哋嘅 website concordpacific.com 或者 concordcityplace.ca 咧都可以聯絡到我哋，或者嚟到我哋暫時喺單餐嗰個 Concord City Place 個 office 咧都可以聯絡到我哋。我哋第日咧就會喺翻呢個 lobby 嘅西咧都會有一個 sales office， 但係呢個咧就要喺幾個月後先至有啦。
好，祝你呢個 project非常成功。
多謝晒你。